Hi there, it's Batman from Isometrictraining.com, and I'm shooting a special video for Robert Florence, one of our Isometrictraining.com members. And he asked me a question in one of my private forums for Perfect Body and Slim in Seconds and Maximetrics and Isomester Mastery clients. And he was asking me, are there any other ways to train the torso, particularly the obliques here, the external obliques, this chunk of muscle here that wraps around into the center. Now this is an important muscle group, particularly for those in combat sports. Delivering strikes to the body is using this muscle, the external oblique, an awful lot. And again, we use it in the Japanese martial arts a great deal, not only for yakuzuki reverse punching, but also for kisagiri, which is a diagonal cutting movement. It requires a strong contraction of the oblique muscles. And these are really, really important to develop. Not only that, but they give you a very nice slim tapered waistline. So they're absolutely fantastic. Now in Perfect Body, I teach a method for training these called the side plank. It's a very, very effective isometric isolation. But Robert was asking me, how can I do this standing up? And I gave a really good answer in that form, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to shoot a video explaining and showing you exactly how to do that, and I thought I'd share it with you guys as well. So here are two methods for stimulating the external obliques to create a nice tight V-tapered waistline, and this is effective for both men and women. So the first method is very, very simple. You want to take your fingers, you want to lace them behind your head like so. You want to keep the arms back, don't let the elbows come forward, keep the arms back. This will create an isometric contraction, a very powerful isometric contraction for the upper back, for the trapezius, the rhomboids and the rear deltoids. So that's going to be working your upper back as well, and trust me, you'll feel that after a few seconds. But what we're going to do is we're going to interlace the fingers, place them behind the head, keep the elbows back, and then we're going to lean to the side till you find a strong stretch on this side, and then you're going to powerfully contract this side. You're going to tense it, squeeze it in, you're going to squeeze it right in and really contract that muscle, trying to bring your armpits down towards your hip. And this is a very, very excellent contraction, so I'll show you how to do that now. Take a nice deep breath in. Like so, using the breathing method I teach in 7 Seconds to a Perfect Body. So that's the first one. Now we're going to vary this, right? Because we're going to change our feet position. At the moment, my feet are nice and wide. They're about 12 inches apart. Now I'm going to shorten that half the distance. I'm going to bring them in to 6 inches apart. Roughly about just slightly wider than hip distance for me. This changes the internal placement of your internal obliques. It changes the placement of your quadratus lumborum, which is an internal muscle. So it's going to change the effect that you get on the external obliques. So we're going to perform that again. Very powerful contraction here, and a very powerful contraction on the opposite side. So I'm now going to bring the feet together so they're completely together like so, and we'll do the contraction again. Very, very powerful method for tightening and toning the torso. However, my favorite method is for an external obstruction contraction. And the way you're going to do that is like so. Taking the arm in this position. Again, my goal is to bring my armpit to my hip. So I'm going to be contracting along this axis. Contracting along this axis. But I'm going to have something in the way that prevents that. So what I'm going to use is the 3rd edition of the Chinese Materia Medica. One, because it's the biggest, thickest book I have available to me right now. So I'm going to place this on the top of my hip bone, like so. I'm then going to place my arm across it, like so. And my goal is I'm going to contract and squeeze the muscles here on the obliques to crush the book. Breathe in and relax. You might want to pad the top of that if it's a particularly hard book. But obviously you want good, strong, solid resistance. You can otherwise take the book, place it underneath the hand, and again for 7 to 12 seconds. And that is how you train your external obliques. Hope you enjoyed that, Robert, and I hope the rest of you enjoyed that video too. For more incredible isometric exercises that take just seconds to do, of course, you can check out my Perfect Body program for building big musculature, bodybuilder type physique, you can check out my Isometrics program, which is a sequel to Perfect Body. And then you can also check out my weight loss program, my dedicated weight loss program, which is Slim in Seconds. For more information on isometrics, check out isometrictraining.com. And of course, I have hundreds of free isometric exercises listed there. Check them out, get to work, and build yourself a perfect body.